Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress, and I'm here with Pixie Dust Tarot and your daily dust for Wednesday, October 5th, if you're watching in real time. This is also for any time you stumble upon it, but I am doing a Halloween type theme for all the way up until Halloween in real time. And today we're using the Halloween tarot again. It comes in a little tin, but I also think there's a full-size version, but I like this little tin. It's handy. And the deck itself is really adorable. So let's see what we have for Wednesday. Let's give it a good shuffle and then take off the top. I think that one wants to come out. Alright, let's see what we have. We have, ooh, the King of Bats. Nice. Bats is air signs. And then we have the Eight of Bats. And the Page of Imps. Okay, alright. So, Imps is wands, Bats is swords. And so we have King of Bats, King of Swords, Eight of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Let's zoom on in and get a closer look. As you can see, it's pretty much a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, but Halloween-y style. So let's zoom on in. So generally like to read the court cards as people, and oh, we even have like a moth, a butterfly. The King of Bats is the King of Swords, air signs, intelligent, logical, sometimes a little cool, but there could be hidden layers underneath that cool exterior. They are very strong and powerful, and they have authority, and they believe in law and justice, and it represents air signs Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, and they are a very good friend. They can also be kind of a rival at times, depending on on who they are in your life. But I feel mostly that this is you or a person of interest. And the Eight of Bats to me is representing kind of a fear of making a move and being afraid to because of the fear of getting hurt if you make a move, right? And this is usually, most of the swords are internal fears and sometimes unfounded. They're perceptions, and not always, it's not always what it seems, you know. I feel like sometimes when you go into the ego mind, the intuition escapes, or gets squashed down, or gets misjudged, or gets dismissed. And here it sort of harkens back to this Two of Swords, with the blindfolded lady holding the two swords, trying to make a judgment or making a decision. And the Eight of Bats, the lady in this Eight of Swords, is blindfolded. And I feel like this is asking you to calm your fears, and as just like, imagine if you had nothing to worry about. What would your heart say about the situation? From, you know, just from a gut feeling, just from your intuition. And I think your gut would tell you that your person likes you, okay? He likes you, she likes you. The Page of Imps is all about passion, excitement. The pages are messengers, and they're also students, and also the novice or the young one. And it doesn't necessarily mean a person has to be young in this situation, but it could be maybe a new relationship, or a new connection, a new job, or new anything. And when things are sort of newbies or new at this, or they haven't done this in a while, then there can be sometimes a little bit of awkwardness, right? So, but in the big scheme of things, also these could be two people, an older person here, and not an older person, but like whatever, one age group here, and the page a little bit younger. She's representing feminines here, but pages generally are androgynous or don't have any specific sex, but neither do any of the court cards actually. Like, you females could be kings out there if you want to be. It doesn't really matter, but I'm just saying, generally speaking, the kings resonate with the masculine energy, and the pages are sort of a neutral energy. But in here, this page is called a female, and it's saying that she's a creative, energetic woman. She's ready to contribute and give to the world. She could be a bit impulsive, enthusiastic, and maybe just more outspoken, just a little bit more free with her words, with her expression, more fiery, more passionate, more willing to say what she feels about a situation or a connection, or or so there could be this kind of situation where there's a feminine here who is expressing their desires to a masculine, but the masculine is keeping very cool, and maybe also there's a part of the masculine that's afraid to be hurt again. And then there's the possibility the feminine fears being hurt too, but it's almost like the full energy, like she doesn't care. She's just gonna go for it anyway, you can't, what's the saying? It's like, you live and learn, you got to try, try and fail, whatever, I get back up again. It's that kind of attitude. It's like, it's kind of carefree and just wanting to do it anyway, no matter what the outcome is, because life is an adventure. Life is meant to be explored, and it's meant to have passion. You live your days with passion and not not so much caution. But it would be kind of good, like, this is almost one extreme or another. It'd be good to kind of do something towards the middle of these two actions, not be so fearful and wrapped up and afraid to take a first step and afraid to get hurt all the time. And then the opposite end is just leaping without any thought to it, being very impulsive, the just do it. All of that is great and fine, but sometimes it's not the right time to be that way. But I feel like now that Mercury is direct, and I feel like this energy, it's coming out, because usually this position represents future energy. This is current energy moving to future, and I feel like the energy is moving and encouraging you to have more of a fiery, passionate, creative approach to the situation. Go ahead and be bold and take those steps, and don't worry about being overly cautious. At the same time, don't worry so much about a person who might be so maybe closed-mouthed or quiet, or keep to themselves, or not have a lot to say. I feel like underneath it all is a burning passion. There is a burning passion. They're cool and collected, maybe a bit afraid to get hurt, but they're underneath it all is a burning passion. All right, so I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, a Pixie Dust.